We'll find out whether there are crimes here, but you would like political justice, too. You'd like for voters to be able to have the information and to be able to make decisions. But where we are right now, I think this Fox scoop is important because what it's showing, right from Ron Klain, who's out there giving the White House line this week, that this fiction that the White House has tried to maintain, that Joe Biden stands at a distance observing the troubles of his son, is just that. They are closely connected. There's a lot of evidence in the emails about the connections, the funding of Hunter, from Hunter, of Joe, et cetera.
Okay, on that story, here is one of the emails from Ron Klain to Hunter. Okay, it's 10 years ago. Joe Biden is going into a second term, I believe, as vice president. He's been living in the vice presidential, the Naval Observatory in Washington, D.C. We need to raise a total of $20,000, writes Klain. So I'm hitting up a few very close friends on a very confidential basis to write checks of $2,000 each. We need to keep this low key because raising money for the residents now is bad PR. But it has to be done, so I'm trying to collect the 10 checks of $2,000, get it done in a week, and then we can do an event at the Residents Foundation after the election. What he was doing was not illegal.
I don't think so.
Why is this language so careful? In 2000.
Well, I think he thought there is a PR problem or potential problem because I think there are questions when you have a private entity raising money to maintain the vice president's home. Now, it is an official residence, and there are various charities that support public parks and so forth. But there's always a question, what is this money being raised for, and does it buy influence? But I don't think that's the biggest issue here. I think the reason it's such an important story is that it once again shows this connection between Hunter and Team Biden, Joe Biden's top officials, and aides, and in this case, the person running the vice presidential foundation. So there's a week left. They figure out that to maintain their legal status as a public charity, they need 20 grand in a hurry. Who does Ron Klain call? He contacts Hunter Biden. Now, you look through the emails, and obviously the connections, at least as evidenced by the emails, go much deeper. We remember the 2015 dinner at Cafe Milano, apparently with Russian and Ukrainian oligarchs attending. The White House at the time during the campaign, or 2020 campaign, said it wasn't on his official schedule. Now even the New York Times acknowledging this probably happened. And so
the other thing for me that it shows is that, and again, not illegal, right? But Ron Klain, they need to get this money in so they can reserve their tax status. Who do you call?
Yeah.
It's not Ghostbusters. You call Hunter Biden. Why? Because you know he's got a cool extra $2,000 that he can throw out there, and lots of friends that can, or actually figure out, like, he can go to his business partners and say, can you guys all kick in $2,000? I need it by noon today. Thank you very much. That's the thing. And I also think the reason that the email is coded that way is because we know that the White House Ethics Office was like, gosh, I don't know if this is such a good idea, guys. Like, they were nervous about Hunter Biden and all that relationship. We know that that's happened. I think that's why they walk around on eggshells on this story.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because that's been one of the huge questions through this whole scandal is how did the Obama White House counsel's office allow any of this garbage? How did they allow Joe Biden to go to Ukraine to conduct policy with his son trailing behind with his hand out?
To go on the plane with Joe Biden to China.
Right.
And that, yes, Obama will be at the White House today, but I have a feeling they're not going to ask him.
This is a knee-deep story.
Yes.
At a minimum, there's more to discuss.